Hola, buenas tardes a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo. Si estáis viendo el vídeo os dejo aquí abajo toda la información de mis redes, ya sea YouTube, Instagram, etcétera, etcétera. Estaré ahora mismo en directo de lunes a domingo desde las 3 horas España hasta las 9. Os espero a todos en mi plataforma morada y dejarme un buen like y subs, que se agradece mucho.
Intermediate and ranked advanced tester badges based on how many games
Hostia.
you played ranked during the test season.
Nice.
A los 5 juegos,
Dummies, you know?
a los 5 jugadas, a los 25, a los 100. No, yo más de 100.
They're so cute. No, I love them. Yeah, we didn't want to. We want these to be kind of a suite of rewards to say thank you for people who played, but season 0 is when we're going to start to move towards rewards based on your rank. Your rank, and we'll talk about that later.
Awesome. Well, if we could pull up the patch notes, that way chat can follow along with us as Max goes through all the amazing stuff. Let's go ahead and start talking about the
we feel like those numbers need to change at any point to give you guys more accurate information, we will change those, but let us know if you feel like this information is very helpful for you. But again, this box will always pop up when you die, so you'll be able to get that nice recap just by glancing in the lower right corner.
En 7 días.
Right. Next up, I believe it's down just a little bit more.
Hostia, y todas estas gemas. Hola. Oh, qué guapo.
So minions will now prioritize attacking towers
Qué guapo.
over enemy.
Mira, ya está Annie.
They would chase.
Hostia, los han metido ya. ¿Qué dice?
Now under most
Sí, sí, están dentro. Hostia.
When entering the jungle and return back to life. Sweet.
That makes a lot of sense.
¡Eh! ¡Hostia, regalazo! ¿Qué dice? ¡Lol, regalazo! Pues esta aquí no la tengo. ¿De Mulan? Claro, las dos. ¿Con la cara tapada o sin cara tapada? Sí, están dentro. Ay, qué pena.
Exactly. And that, I know we were always planning on that.
Ah.
Even internally, there were times where like people just like kept walking
Están
forwards
dentro.
or whatever it was. We need to make sure that we had a good moment. Yeah.
¿Está bien?
It's a lot more polished.
Están dentro ya.
All right, and then another thing that we talked about a lot last week on Titan Talks, well, not last week, the week before, but the new God Unlock system is now live in game. So now, every time you level up your account,
Que no veas a Aladdin.
Nice.
Ah, no, es que Aladdin viene el día 13, que está aquí.
It's that easy.
El día 13.
If you have purchased a foundry
Viene Cabra acá el día 21.
100 diamonds per level up to level 50.
Hostia, Cabra acá el día 21.
To 5,000 diamonds, which is actually more in value than what you paid for the base Founders Edition. So if you purchase the Founders Edition, you've got all those gods already unlocked and ready to play, and you're just getting
Quita normal, arena normal, han quitado arranque.
Not own a Founders Edition. It's just an easy way for players to hop in, easily get currency to unlock gods that they want to play with.
That's awesome. That's really sick.
All right, and then we've got a lot of updates to the item store here.
Consigue de Dios cada vez que subas hasta el nivel 50, o sea, nos han vale, sí. Si en lugar de eso reciben 100 diamantes, lo cual me las han dado todos los diamantes. Me han dado todos los diamantes.
It still wasn't feeling quite right for the players playing with controller or on console using that split view. Now it should be much more familiar. All the buttons are the same, sorted the same. It's just be a better overall experience for those players.
Nice.
Hopping into Smite 1 using controller. We've also made some changes. So typing to search for an item will clear filters to make sure that you actually find
Yes! Huge!
Voy a comprarme el caraperro.
Text will clear.
Y la tengo en el smite 2. Bueno, en el smite.
Wins! Like I said, I didn't know about
El
these.
burdo de mierda.
A filter or closing the shop. So no longer your mid item search. You close the store and you bring it up and you've got a backspace.
I said this on stream once as well, so I found a hack. It doesn't matter. I found a hack before.
Regalazo, me han regalado una skin de Hércules. Regalazo.
And you type
Una
in
skin
the
de
filter,
Hércules.
and that wasn't there.
Regalazo.
You press tab to scoreboard, and for some reason that would clear the text.
Wow.
So I was just doing that as like a little.
10%.
So now you can do it the normal way.
Dude, that feels so good. I'm so glad that our typing folks that
No la han metido aquí.
able to have that
Casa cabeza.
Yes, big win.
Y calma,
Last
sí.
up for kind of quality of life stuff. The new
Hostia,
player
cómo se
experience,
ve.
wanted to call it out. Done a lot of work
Oh.
just kind of preparing for free to play and all the new players that are going to be coming in. So we've done a pass on all the auto builds.
Nice.
They've been updated with new builds because we had a lot of
A mí, como tengo la maestría,
changes, went through and took into account all of that stuff. I believe Ro did a pass on all the auto builds.
fíjate.
So all that stuff has been updated. We've
So you're
updated.
saying if there's any issues with them, like
Oh no, I just threw Ro under the bus. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I can fix it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We worked on them together. It was a fun little day of what would people build?
Right,
What
yeah.
should people be trying out? And we have a nice mix of builds that use active items, builds that don't use active items. If you are a player
Hechicero
that wants
cósmico.
to kind of take it easy for the first
tú
bit of
sabes.
learning and just stick with the stuff that you know, you're able to do that too. So just having a nice mix of starting to explore active items and trying them out for the first time is
Uy,
super,
qué
super
pena.
nice. And there's also a lot of top-end viable builds.
La de
as well.
Loki, hombre, es que no tarda en comprarme la slasher.
We'll come back to them every so often, so that players always have
Yo
an
comprarme la de Yoki, la tengo en el
Let's go.
smite también,
Not
creo.
only the auto builds, but in the item shop. So if you're weaning off of auto build, all the roll filters.
So
have
ya
been
tengo la de
updated
slasher.
as well. We've also added roll guides for people who are hopping in and wanting to learn rolls. I believe the tutorial has been updated with some new VO featuring the lore lady.
Oh,
which is really
sweet.
exciting.
I'm gonna have to go play the tutorial.
Exactly.
I don't know what
yeah.
I'm doing,
So
so
yeah,
makes
just lots of work going into the new player experience preparing for free to play.
If I can shout out one more thing as well, kind of related but not quite. But in this list as well that you guys have been looking at on screen, we've also added a play again.
Los han metido ya,
qué
guapo.
hobby. So you don't have to
Está
be in
ya,
the
Andy.
hobby if you want to still stare at
Está
your
qué?
stats, afterward. We'll look at
Juan
those
Mulan.
MMR gains and SR gains and all
Oh
those
yeah,
good
those
stuff.
essential
Yule.
levels.
You
you know?
still
Yep.
can.
Y el día 13
be
antes de,
in that
antes de su
top
salida de
level.
May,
So that's going to be a huge,
Aladín.
huge quality of life
Absolutely.
improvement
y todas las
for
cosas.
everybody who wants to just keep slamming games. Like,
All right.
It's a speed run, right? They got to get that the speed run rank.
Well, Learn Me Clumsy, we're
Ah,
nearing
está
the end of
bastante
the show.
guay.
We recapped a lot, right? So much, but do have some community news that we want to go over. And for those of you who are just now joining us,
1600,
just to
me
kind of
compro las
recap
dos.
today, Patch Live now should be featuring conquest updates, Aspect, Geb, Uller, Hua Mulan, Agni, and Assault.
Yes, that's
January 13th. Aladdin, Joust, and Duel will be available in Smite 2. And then January 14th,
Next week.
the big day, next Tuesday the 14th, Smite 2 is going free to play. Super
Terror ha dado,
excited
la han
for
puesto
that.
solo con los
We've
diamantes.
got a little bit of things that are happening post January 14th that we want to talk about. We've
Doesn't
got,
end.
we've got esports.
Y a la
Right?
mitad,
We've
¿ves?
got
La han
esports.
metido a la
Free
mitad.
to play. We're going to Vegas, baby.
That's
We've
right.
got the Smite 2 Founder Series Championship happening January 17th
Está
to
muy
the
guapa.
19th. That's the Friday right after free to play. All the players are going to be playing on the free to play patch.
That's so exciting.
Learn Me said they've been playing in houses and scrimming on the server, messing around with the changes. It's super exciting. To
Soy
see.
una
Let's
polilla.
go ahead and bring up the bracket and the graphic
LOL,
and
¿qué
see how things
dice?
shake out over
Soy
the
una
weekend,
polilla.
of course. So Friday,
Dios,
we've
qué
got
cara.
4 matches. Moving on to Saturday, we've got even more esports actions that will lead us to
Hostia,
Sunday,
¿cómo se verá,
to
tío?
grand finals. But you might notice a tiny little Titan Talk logo there on Sunday. We've got
What's going on there?
we got a special Titan Talk planned for Sunday where we're going to be talking about what's coming down the pipeline post free to play
Ooh, okay.
for the next few months in Smite 2 in 2025. So we are super excited about that. So definitely mark your calendar, set your alarm. We're going to be starting at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern every day, 17th through the 19th of January. And we'll have our very first Smite 2 champion.
Yes,
It's-
that's
it's
right.
exciting to
So
think about.
It's a massive moment.
Oh, I can't wait.
Right. Well, Chad is asking, well, I'm watching this. Do I get anything? Right? Of course you get any. Of course you're going to be getting stuff. We've also got Twitch drops planned for the Vegas event. So on
Yo tengo la de-
Friday,
yo
you're
tengo
gonna
mejor.
be able to earn a badge and a title. And then on Saturday, I'm sorry, you'll be able to earn another badge and a global emote. And then finally, Sunday is the big day. So you'll be able to earn a card effects. And we haven't talked about this one yet.
Oh.
It's not an esports event without a skin celebrating the past championship. right?
Sure.
We've got Jade Dragons Bologna as a Twitch drop available.
Oh,
for
qué
watching
guapa.
Grand final Sunday.
La primera skin de Belona.
Super sick.
That's so
Hostia,
great.
qué
Our very
guapa.
first esports skin in Smite 2, a celebration of SWCX that happened in 2024.
Guerrera de Jade, ¿no? O cabellera. Cabellera dragón de Jade.
We've actually got
Hostia.
players from Jade Dragons that have
Este es de
made
Saño
those
Sella. La skin de Saño
Yeah,
Sella.
that's right.
Who's the last
La cabellera dragona. La carrera dragona.
PBM Cheerio. Gosh, Chad is gonna kill me for this. Lasbra. Of course, how can I forget Lasbra on Team Risk? So it's gonna be just a super exciting weekend. So tune in.
Pues mañana vamos a pegarle al smite 2 fuerte.
Yes.
Tani está que.
We're gonna be there. Definitely gonna be so excited to watch the gameplay live, but you guys can also be checking it out at home on, of course, This My Game Twitch channel, as always.
Absolutely. Well, Lermy, Clumsy, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Cool. It's been a really big show. Even though it feels like we talked about a lot of stuff that was previously announced, it's just super awesome to come back, recap everything for the players that may have missed out on everything. For the players who may be waiting to hop in next week when we go free to play, this is kind of our checkpoint. Lots of stuff changing in Smite 2, lots of stuff continuing to change. Post free to play, we're going to continue to cook. We're going to continue to listen to feedback and make the best Smite 2 possible for everyone.
Damn right.
It's going to be super awesome.
This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Well, chat, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hop
Ah,
on.
Directos.
If you've got closed alpha access, you'll be able to play the new patch right now. Lots of awesome stuff. Again, Aladdin and Joust next Monday, and Tuesday is the big day.
Directos.
January 14th, Smite 2 goes free to play. Until then, we will see you all on the battleground. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Peace.
El día 14 sale en Smite 2. De puta madre. De puta madre. El día 14 sale. En todos lados. Puta madre. Pues mañana vamos a pegarle caña. Mañana vamos a pegarle caña. Ya que está Annie y toda esta gente, vamos a pegarle caña mañana. Y como estas sí son duras hasta el día 14 que sale el smite, vamos a pegarle mañana muy fuerte. Ya tenemos fecha confirmada, el día 14. ¡Sí! Ya, se acabó.